We arrived in Turckheim, France on October 3rd at 8:30 at night. Now we had spent the whole day driving from Geneva, Switzerland, and we'd gone through Lausanne and Bern and gone to the temple and just explored and done some wonderful things. But by 8:30 at night, we were exhausted. Now our Airbnb host was wonderful, and he had put together an entire traditional charcuterie meal spread for us, which was very special, and we were really happy. And we loved his effort, but we were beyond exhausted when he finally left at 11 o'clock at night. It was a wonderful way to experience French culture right off. The next day, we explored our new town. So our home is a beautifully renovated 200-year-old house. My kids love that it is a bit crooked. Around on a morning walk around our neighborhood.
This is a ginormous neighborhood.
You like this ginormous neighborhood?
Yeah, this is so big.
The town of Turckheim is a medieval city whose walls and ramparts were built in the 1300s. The gates date back to the 1600s, so this whole town can be circled in only 15 minutes on foot, which we often did for night walks. Now this was a fantastic place to live, even without access to a car, because this little town had 3 bakeries, a grocery store, many restaurants, a post office, hair and beauty salons, a World War II memorial, and most wonderfully, a playground for the kids. Park that's right by our house that we can walk to. So fun. Is that fun, Emma? Zip line?
Yeah.
Woo! Emma said this is a dream come true. Storks are a big deal in Alsace. They migrate through this area, and they have benefited from great conservation efforts by the Alsatians. So the storks signify abundance and good luck, and especially if one happens to nest on your home. They also signify fertility, loyalty, good luck, and happiness. We really enjoyed watching the local captive and wild storks.
Emma, I got our shovel.
Hey, where are you guys right now?
At the park.
What do you guys like best about this park?
Because at the zip line.
The zip line. Everything.
Yeah,
Soccer, basketball, zip line, swing, park.
This is how we get to our house. You want to show me the yard? Is this our yard? The kids love to play in our backyard, and I felt like it had a very wonderful vibe. Hanging up laundry with vineyards and these old timbered houses in view. It was a very beautiful place to be. What's been made, Emma? Let me get a.
I can fit in it too. I put this, and Emma.
Wow, look how cute.
We should put.
Tika! Woo! Our house had many steep stairs in it and some without railings. We got used to walking very carefully. And we spent most of our time on this main floor in the kitchen and living room area. And the girls had a loft upstairs where they spent most of their time. The most special thing for us were the hikes through the hills and vineyards that left directly from our door. We all spent many hours exploring and enjoying the gorgeous countryside. One of the coolest things about being in the same place for 3 months is that we got to enjoy it through the changing seasons.
All right, what are you kids making?
Snow angels.
All right, let's see how they worked. Whoa, beautiful, Emma. Let's see, pins. Amazing. I think that's wonderful.
I think you can use the snow.
You love
Off my hand.
Oh yeah, put that on the ball.
Here, Finn. Here, Finn.
One very unique thing to Turckheim is that they have maintained a night watchman that circles the town, singing and telling stories every night during the tourist season. He walked past our house at 10 o'clock, followed by many tourists, and always made me think of the Robin Hood cartoon. 1 o'clock and all's well.
Parfois des dames et des messieurs qui passent encore cette porte, mais c'est pour se laisser ensorceler par les bons vins de Turckheim jusqu'à 200 mètres d'ici à la cave vinicole de Turckheim. Et une fois qu'ils sont bien en...
One of the coolest things we got to do here is that our Airbnb owner was able to set it up with his friends who owned one of the bakeries for Rachel to volunteer. She worked at the bakery from 6 or 7 in the morning until 1 o'clock in the evening, Mondays and Tuesdays. The people who worked there only spoke French, so she had a great immersion experience. She learned so much about what it is like in a professional bakery, and she got to help to make a lot of French bread and patisseries. Lucky for us, they paid her in food, so we really enjoyed the fruit of her labors. I'm just filming you walking through the orchard. Made some great friends who lived in the neighboring town of Wensheim. And one Sunday they took us on a walk into the hills around their house. The kids had the greatest time building forts. A fire, beautiful.
I'm going to my friend Oh, okay.
You have to eat them, Mamanche. Is it good? Is it a good grape? This family taught us that after a vineyard is harvested, you're allowed to eat whatever is left. This was great news for Finn. He especially loved hunting for grapes whenever we were out. It's okay, Finn loves looking for grapes, huh?
Oh, Emma, I found a smaller one. Oh, I how did they get there?
This is the Maginot Line,
Probably for cooking.
just down the street from our house.
Right. Let the smoke out. They're in there cooking. The ones waiting for the Germans.
So we often have had people ask us why we chose this area of France to live. The main reason is this. I have some ancestry from this area, and it was so wonderful to see where they lived for hundreds of years before immigrating to the US. And I even met a distant cousin in Paris. He was able to teach me a lot about their history and culture, and fill in a lot of the gaps in my family line. So I feel very blessed for this awesome experience.